back again. CJ here, and this is CJ Investigates. Right, so I've just been to see my mate Kelvin, and he's recommended taking a look at this place. Here, I've never been down here, so I'll have a look. It's called Houghton House, I believe. So yeah, on his recommendation, we're going to have a look. I'll catch you in a bit. There it is. Alright, see, you're not allowed to drive in, so we've had to park there. Go and have a wander. Right, so here we are, Houghton House. All that remains is the shell of a 17th century mansion commanding magnificent views of the local countryside. The mansion was built in 1615 in a mixture of Jacobean and classical styles for Mary, Countess of Pembroke. The ground floors of two Italian loggias survive, possibly the work of Inigo Jones, whoever that is. Right, let's have a look. All nicely tree lined, what do you call it, pathway, drive. Imagine there'd be horses like that one there back in those days. People visiting. Oh wow. Looks like Tartarian red brick. It's just been left to rot. You can see it would have been a magnificent structure. No climbing. I mean, that grand entranceway. Wow.
Of course it would.
Little chimney there. Let's have a look down here. Obviously these are not original, but just to make it safe for people to come visit and have a look round. Whoop. Watch the step. That was where it said no climbing. I'd imagine that would have been possibly another chimney, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. How many chimneys would you have in a building this size? And repointed at some point. What is that there? It's like a load of clothes and stuff, just... I don't know, we'll see later. Even with places like this, people still drop litter, sadly. Right, that's as far as we can go that way. Oh yeah.
Hi.
Domestic life. Changed many hands many times after Mary Herbert's death. Each owner altered the layout and room functions to suit their needs and aspirations, a bit like today then really. 1767. That's round about the time of the last reset. It's been owned by the Marquess of Tavistock and Robert Bruce. Francis Russell, the Marquess, I don't know how you say it. Right, let's have a look round this way. From hunting lodge to country house. The creation of a grand staircase in the 17th century reflected the arrival of the new owners at Houghton for the Bruce family. The house was their main country seat and was occupied all year round. I think it's just someone coming for a picnic, maybe. There's a board over there. Let's go and see what that says. Yeah.
Yeah.
Style and status. North front of Houghton House in 1785. Yeah, you can see. It's all with the Antiquitech, as you'd expect. I wonder how old it really is. Interesting. But yeah, what a view. Imagine if you was upstairs, the view. Brilliant. Well, let's explore the other side then. I think we've been this way, I don't know. Yeah, I'd imagine that's another chimney there. Maybe there was just two, one either side of the house, and one central. So that looks like that was a chimney. Who knows? Yeah, the Greco-Roman pillars that you'd expect to see. something this age. You can see though that red brick full of iron. For conductivity. Alright, that's about all we can see from the ground anyway. Might get some aerial shots with the drone. Ah, cool place. I don't know where to take off from though. I don't really like the gravel. Yeah, here will do. Right.
Home point updated.
Houghton House. Let's have a look at you then. A little bit of wind. Struggling with the wind there. That's the land.
Landing.
Yeah, safely done. Lost the satellites when it was in there. Let's kick this back. Right, so that's about it from me today from Houghton House. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, like, share and subscribe and all that. Or if not, don't. I'll catch you on the next one. See you later, guys.